Can't tell you how many times I've started over in the last 10 years. It's very hard to get the right people to work with you or anybody, right? Because, who says, I want to be a realtor? I've been watching you and I want to do what you do and blah, blah, blah. And then it's like 2 days in, I'm like, oh, I'm not doing that. Oh, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. I said, what happened to the person 3 days ago that wanted to take over the world? What happened to that person? And the way to do that is you got to talk to a lot of licensed agents, a lot of them, to find the right one, like everything else, right? You got to just interview so you find the right one. And same thing with the admin. There's no way I would ever be in this business without an assistant. No way. Too much. Yeah. And people don't realize it too. Like I had a client recently that was like, oh, if you sell this, I'm going to I have another place to sell over here and whatever. And then we're talking about the commission rate or whatever. And he's like, well, if I give you this other property, can you do it for X? And I go, no. I said, the other property's more work. And he was like, work. He goes, what are you going to do? Show them what a kitchen is? I said, if you see what I did on a daily basis, you'd be like, wow, you didn't realize how much is involved in this business. The amount of times you got to call somebody to try to get their business. People don't realize that realtors are constantly chasing people. I mean, there are a few agents out there that I have to take my hat off to that have built a really good business to where they get it so that instead of them dialing, people are calling them. And I admire that model, however they did it. But I find it very, very hard because as much as things that I do by giving out items of values and mailing the Lamort reports and the board schedules and all that stuff, it's loyalty is hard to find in the consumer. And I don't know how much more one can do to other than, I guess, call them more.